I don't know if I can even explain this, but you know, it's interesting. At halftime, we're in there at halftime. The coaches are meeting before we go to the locker room, and we're talking about, man, should we try to put in a zone to try to stop them? I mean, they were just on fire, and Emily Drake really paced them and hit incredible shots, and you know, they took advantage of every one of our defensive breakdowns, and we're a team that prides ourselves in defense and rebounding. You know, we're number one in the Big Sky in field goal percentage defense, number one in the Big Sky in points allowed, and things were not going our way in the first half. And in the locker room, it was pretty glum at halftime. You know, it was not a very positive thing, but we talked about, if this is going to be your last game this season, is this how you want it to go? And I think they made a decision. And what I thought was incredible about that game is that we were played extremely well. Holy cow, we were played so well. Jamoni was unbelievable, and Drake was incredible. And you know, Brooks goes out with a cramp and comes back in and makes tough shots. And you know, we found a way that's different for us to find a way to win. You know, we win with defense and rebounding, but we found a way of scoring the ball well enough to win that game. And that was just an incredible postseason basketball right there for you. You know, both teams are just going at it, and both teams are going for it, and they want this game so bad. And we were fortunate enough to come up with a win.
All right, for questions, microphone, please identify yourselves.
Jeff Matworth from the Idaho State Journal. Throughout the game, you kept on obviously looking out at the scoreboard. What was going through your mind when you saw us like at 20 and then it was at 15?
Well, we had set a goal at halftime to, by the end of the third quarter, cut it to 14. And by the end of the third quarter, we had cut it to 12. And so I think that gave us some optimism, like we had a chance. We were finally getting some traction and getting back in the game.
You scored, I think it was 64 second half points. Well, that's quite a number. How did you guys do it?
I think we just mentally went to a different place, and I mean, you can ask these guys how they did. I didn't score any points, but I think mentally they just went to a different place where they got aggressive and they didn't want to lose. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he just got to the point where we just got aggressive, and we just realized the position that we were in, and it was like at that point when we were down by over 20, it was like we have nothing to lose. We might as well just play as hard as we can.
How did you not get overwhelmed by that margin and back down?
The internet always shows you like cool videos on how people overcome big deficits, and that kind of gives you a little optimism. And we're in Reno, and it's March.
Yeah, stay low. Yeah, you guys have a lot of. This is your third absurdly exciting game in the quarterfinals. Has it been okay on your heart seating over these last 3 years?
It's his hair.
Yeah, my hair and my voice. I've actually been, it's not from just yelling. I'm losing my voice. I've got a little cold with it, but yeah.
Like Coulter Duanes from the Big State Conference. When you give up 55's first half points, how do you maintain confidence and then go out and I mean that shatters that was a conference record, 55 points in the first half. You guys shattered their record with 64 points in the second half. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that we just believed, and like Taylor said, it's March. We're in Reno, and we love it here, and we're here to play. That's what we did.
Local News 8 Idaho Falls, Andrew Urban. Coach, what does it say about your team? I mean, not only your starters and who played, but your bench was just as enthusiastic and supportive the entire game, and I think that says a lot because trailing 21 at half is soul-crushing, but your bench and your girls all stayed 100% in their confidence. What does that say about this team?
Well, first it says that I'm extremely proud of them. You know, just to fight back. And even if we had lost this game by a close margin and even in overtime, you know, I would have been extremely proud of them because we didn't just lay down and die after being down 21 points. And I think it shows a little bit to their character, you know, and not that it's not tested and it doesn't waver sometimes, but I think they dug deep and tried to figure out a way to get it done.
Can you explain how much it pained you as a defensive coach when you're just scoring God's points throughout the game?
Yeah, it hurt. That hurt. You know, you feel like your defense will always put you in a position to win, but I think I had a switch that flipped too. That was like, okay, the offense is rolling now. Let's just go with this. You know, let's see if we can outscore them maybe.
Was there any possession in particular that you felt like the defense did, or maybe stop that you were happy with?
You know, I can't pick. It was so emotional and high energy that I can't. Right now, mentally, I can't pick out a play. Like, it's just, yeah.
Are you too happy that your senior Booker Blair gets to continue through this tournament, continue her hunt for the title for her?
Yeah, definitely.
All in all, Grace, what is your prognosis on why the team hit such a high number of points? What was going right on the offensive side? What were you guys doing?
I mean, I think we are a team that can score a lot of points. You see the numbers, there's like how many people that scored over 14 points on our team, and usually like that's the most someone scores on our team, and we just let loose and make things happen.
And obviously sometimes you struggle through the season from the three-point line, but like as that run was happening, you hit one key three that can you speak to why you continue to shoot those and of course you made that one in the fourth quarter. Why do you continue to shoot those?
I just try to shoot with confidence. You know, I heard Coach say, the first one I hit, Coach said, they're playing off you. And I don't know if he said, right before that he said, if you shoot a shot, shoot with confidence. And I just shot it. And the next one, you know, I was feeling good, so I shot the second one too, in the second half.
Open person was going to shoot. You know, we're down. We're trying to play a high possession game. And so people who are open shot the ball.
So down the stretch, you kept getting to the rim. Was that something you saw in their defense that opened up the lane for you, or how are you getting the basket?
I was just trying to stay aggressive, and I feel like I'd be in less trouble if I missed the layup versus the pulled up three. And getting to the rim, if I wasn't open, I know that I probably drew somebody and somebody on my team would have had an open shot.
Ladies, this is March Madness at its finest. Where was your mindset at this whole time? I mean, he said you guys were upset at halftime, but coming into the third, especially going into the fourth with how close you guys got it, was that mindset confidence, or what was the mindset right there in you two, one or the other? Can you guys answer that question for me?
I just think it was confidence, yeah. I mean, that's all I could think about, I guess. We just wanted it really bad, and that's all I can think that happened.
I think it's something that's really hard to explain. You know, it almost just turns into like an energy, like just an understanding. It's like the force. You know, people just feel it.
No, I agree.
It's just what started happening, and it's really hard to explain. I think every coach felt it. I'm sure Brando, our athletic trainer, felt it, and it's just a vibe you start getting, and it just a groove, and you can't explain it, and it's really hard to, I think, find a way to duplicate it and say, okay, let's do it again. Ready, go. It doesn't work that way.
Absolutely.
Certain things have to fall into place.